Flix with the Hicks, where we tell you about the movies. We tell you if they're great or if they really stink. Now it's time to start the show. Yeah, now it's time to go. Guess what? It's Flix with the Hicks.
Hey y'all, welcome to Flix with the Hicks. This is Janet, my handsome man, Greg.
Woo!
And we review movies, the best for the week or the worst for the week. And anyway, Greg got tasked with the worst. We always talk about the worst movie first. And so what is your movie?
Okay, the worst movie of the week was The Benchwarmers. It's a baseball movie. It stars David Spade, Rob Schneider, John Heder, and one of my all-time favorites, John Lovitz. Basically, it's a film about three inept nerds who have been bullied most of their life, and they decide to compete in a little league against a bunch of teams that are bullies. So yes, David Spade, even though he's in his 30s, maybe even 40s, John Lovitz, Rob Schneider, they compete against little leaguers. And turns out whoever wins the championship for the season is going to have their own dream baseball facility built for them. Okay. Now this film has good intentions. It's got a good core theme to it, but the acting is very subpar. Very subpar. The writing, same, very subpar. And it's just a silly, goofy movie. A lot of gross parts in it. But there was enough redeeming qualities in this film that I was able to make it through it. And at the end, I was actually shocked because I thought that wasn't as bad a movie as I thought it was going to be. I would give, and it's comedy. It's a comedy. There are some funny parts in it. If you like Saturday Night Live and John Schneider, if you like Rob Schneider, especially John Lovitz. John Lovitz is good in everything. You might enjoy this film. Otherwise, stay away from it. It's
not the Bad News Bears.
No, it's not.
But it's like a takeoff, kind of.
Yeah.
But, it's, I don't know, some of it's raunchy.
Yeah.
But, it's not realistic. And it's kind of like, it's not realistic at all.
This is a hard film for me to critique because it's not a good film.
It's not real funny.
But there's enough interesting and funny parts in it that I enjoyed watching it. But looking back at it, I wouldn't watch it again.
No.
Just tough.
And I wouldn't give it to kids to watch either because it's pretty. Give them some ideas of how to bully each other.
Yeah.
It's not good.
The budget for this film was $33 million. It grossed $58 million, so it did make money. But this is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is a Happy Madison production. So
it is. It's going to be silly.
Yeah, and this one appears like everybody had a contract that they're going to do so many films, in 3 years or whatever. And they just didn't have a script or a movie, so they all got together one weekend and say, "Hey, how about we do this? And then we'll do this in scene 2 and this in scene 3."
Bullying in school and kids has been brought to the attention to lots of people throughout the world and whatever. And this is like a takeoff on, it's a subject that was in the air. So somebody said, let's do one about bullying.
It is, but at the same time, I don't think it was ever not in the air. If you were a child who was bullied, it's always in your mind.
Oh, yeah.
It's always there. So, but I do think that the film has good intentions, and it's watchable. It's just not a great film.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyhow, I would give this film 0 to 100 a 49.
I'll give it a 30. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. And, you know, the kid that played the newspaper thing, I've seen him before, and I don't like that. Playing stupid.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, that kid. And he plays stupid and gross, and I don't like that. I mean, you don't see kids that really are like that. So, you know.
All right, so Janet got to pick the best film of the week. What did you select, my dear?
Lackawanna Blues.
Good film.
Awesome. And it was an HBO movie, okay? HBO movie, which we had on DVD. So I don't know if it even went to the theaters. I don't know the budget.
I don't think it did.
I don't think it did. I don't think I don't even know the budget on it or how much money it made or whatever. But this is a good film.
It is.
Oh my gosh. All right. Done in 2005. I've got my cheat sheet, you guys.
It's a lot of people in this film. A lot of good people in this film.
Epatha Merkers plays Nanny Crosby.
Mm-hmm.
She is awesome. She got Emmy Awards, Grammy Awards. A lot of it's from this movie, okay?
She deserves every bit of it.
Actors Guild Awards, and it's from this movie. But she was in Chicago Fire forever. She's a bunch of TV series and that type of thing. She played Nanny. She was awesome. I got goosebumps.
I knew her from somewhere. I didn't know what.
I don't watch those shows, though.
But she is a fantastic actress.
Yes, she is. Hill Harper played the adopted son, Reuben.
Mm-hmm.
And the young boy, Marcus Carl Franklin, played him as a 17-year-old. He was a good little actor.
Mm-hmm.
He is awesome. He did good. And then Jimmy Smits played the dad, Reuben Santiago Sr. And Mos Def was in here. Carmen, how do you say her name? Carmen.
Eoho?
Eoho. She's always great. You know, she was not in there very long, but she was there. Lou Gosset Jr. was in there. Macy Gray played a crazy lady. She's a great singer named Pauline.
Yeah, quite a temper.
Let's see, Rosie Perez. She was in there for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a singer, a blind singer, Robert Bradley, that kind of told a story with the songs when he was, like sitting on the porch and singing. That was a nice touch in the film to make you think of what was going on. But okay, the story plot is there's the Santiago is got Carmen pregnant. They had a baby, and they really weren't a good couple together. And she would go down to the club and all that.
She worked there. They never really described what she did down there, but you can kind of guess.
You can kind of guess. She was cute and pretty, but she had a lot of problems. So she left the baby alone one time, and Nanny found out and got him and never gave Reuben back to her. Mm-hmm. Said, promised to take care of him and all this. And it shows the whole storyline, what happened in this neighborhood, how Nanny had a boarding house and taking in all these people and giving them second chances and stuff, and all the stories they were telling Reuben as he was growing up. And Nanny was like the godmother to everybody.
Yeah, she took care of them almost as family members rather than tenants.
Right. And the whole neighborhood loved her and respected her.
And this was during the time of integration.
Yeah.
And so they were living in a black mostly black community.
New York. This is
Lackawanna, New York. And they were going through integration, and every time a new bar or club would be integrated or open in the main part of New York, one would close in Lackawanna that was just for blacks. And so it was a time of kind of upheaval, but it was a fantastic film.
It really, really was. I'd recommend it. I mean, 1 to 100, man, I give it like a 95.
I'm right there with you. I'm right there with
95
you. It was
easy.
that good.
It's good.
It had it been released by a major
Like Sony Productions
film
or
company,
something.
I think, I don't know what won the Academy Award, but this would have been in the running.
Yeah, she got all kinds of awards for this. This was a good film, and she was awesome. The kids were, you know, the little boy was awesome. Everybody was good in this movie. This movie should have been released. I don't know why it wasn't, unless it's.
I don't know. I mean,
It's good.
it's kind of a small movie in the way that most of the movie takes place in the rooming house or right there at the rooming house. So it didn't have a big budget, but
It couldn't have.
it was kind of reminded me of Roots.
But it
of
kind of.
the-
I don't know if this is a true story, but it could be.
It is at the
It's
end.
a-
At the end. Yeah. Remember at the end it said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, but, you know, Reuben and his life, and he was exposed to all these different people that taught him so much about life. And I just wish someone like that was in my life. That would have been a big influence. You guys, check it
Very
out.
good film. Very good film.
Yeah.
Lackawanna Blues.
Yep. 2005 on HBO. You could probably stream it and whatever. I'd do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're keeping this one. I'll share it with friends. If they come over, we'll put it on the big screen. Yeah.
It's a good family movie.
Yeah, it is. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching our little reviews and all that. You guys hit the subscribe button, the little bell for notifications. And y'all, watch a movie with the family. Take some time off. Take care.